Hi friends, this is Parvati from Opra Capsticky. Welcome to my channel. I need your support, so please subscribe, share and like my videos. Also, you can mention your valuable comments in the comment box. Today I'm uploading here the resume format for AHPRA registration. In this video, I mentioned mainly how we want to prepare the curriculum vitae for AHPRA registration. In the first slide, I mentioned the standard format for curriculum vitae as per the AHPRA rules, whatever they mentioned in their site. The same one I mentioned here also for the information. Okay. In the first slide, I mentioned the standard format for curriculum vitae. The first section we want to include here personal information. The second one is qualifications obtained. Third one is bridging programs, so qualifying examinations. That means same as like our CAPS. And the third section, next section is clinical or procedure skills. Whatever your skills as per your profession, you want to mention that one here. And the next section is work or practice history. In the section, we want to mention our work experience. Okay, what are the details we want to include it? They specifically mentioned that rules. As per that, we want to prepare our curriculum. Okay. The next one is internship or observership. That is optional. If you have, you want to mention that one, or otherwise you can leave it that section. Okay. And the next one is gaps in work or practice history. This is very, very important. If you have any gap in between your work experience, that reason should be mentioned in the section, or otherwise they will ask to mail. That is very, very relevant. Because of that, I stress that point. Okay. And the next section is registration history. Whatever the registration you have, you want to mention that registration details here. Okay. The next one is other important information. That means whatever the summarized details they mentioned in their site, that one I just copied here also. Okay. Just read it and thoroughly check it. And the next slide, I started the resume model. How we want to prepare it. This is the resume model, the basic one we want to prepare for the AHPRA registration. And the first section, the heading curriculum vitae. If you want to add your photo, you can add it here, or otherwise you can leave it. That is not important. Okay. And the first section is heading details to include. The first section is personal information. In this section, we want to mention our name, email address, and our original address. Okay, what are your current address? That one also you want to mention, or otherwise the original address. What is your original address? That's you want to mention this section. Okay. And the next point is qualifications obtained. Whatever qualifications you have, you want to mention the whole details here. That means same as like B Pharm, D Pharm, Pharm D, M Pharm. You can mention the details here. The details mainly we want to include in the section qualification, name of university, name of institution, country and year. Okay, year of that period of course you want to mention this section. And the next one is bridging program, so qualifying examination, same as like CAPS. In this section, we want to mention the CAPS details. Okay, so date and candidate reference number, facility, and the result. Same as the English proficiency test details, also we want to mention in this section. Okay. The next one is clinical or procedure skills. In this section, whatever the skills as per your profession, you want to mention that skills details here. Okay. The next one is work or practice history. That is the work experience. So whatever the work experience as per your experience, you want to mention in the section. So facility name and date we want to mention. Also the position, what are your position with hours, how many hours per week you are working, that details we want to mention here. And duties and responsibilities, next section. These are the details we want to mention for the work experience. Same as like the next, if you have more, you want to add it, the whole details. Okay. The next one is gaps in work or practice history. This is very, very important. If you have any gap in between your work experience, you should thoroughly mention that reason here. Okay. And the next one is registration. What are the registration you have? You want to mention that details here. That means KSPC registration. KSPC, I am from Kerala, so that's why I mentioned KSPC. And if you have other countries like Dubai, that means UAE or any other country, these registrations we want to mention in this section. So what are the details we want to mention here? Registration number, registration period, license number, and the registration period also we want to mention here. Okay. The next one is reference. What are the reference you have? That the whole reference you can mention in the section. Okay. At the end of the resume, you should mention like this: what are your name? Mention your name. Then here declare that my curriculum vitae is true and correct to my knowledge. Name, your name, and date also you want to mention. This is the format for AHPRA registration resume. Okay. Today I'm just wind up here. I need your support, so please subscribe, share, and like my videos. Thank you.